construction, concrete reconstruction, and/or asphalt resurfacing.
Second.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Number 31, Resolution 2023-0216, resolution considering discontinuing a portion of South 55th Street from West Mobile Street North to West Mobile Street South that crosses the Union Pacific Railroad tracks.
Move to approve. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. 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 Opposed? Motion carries. Item 32, final resolution authorizing public improvement by concrete construction, concrete reconstruction, and/or asphalt resurfacing in various locations and levying special assessments against benefited properties.
Move to approve.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 33, resolution to vacate and discontinue a part of West Maple Street west of South 89th Street, and I have a note here from our planning department to hold that for tonight.
Motion to hold.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to hold. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries to hold it.
Motion
Alderman
to
Rowe?
adjourn.
Alderman Rowe,
Yes.
if I may, I just want to thank Rob for going through what you went through this evening. It was a lot, and I think on the other side of things, even though it's not an agenda item, that maybe we can talk about maybe more insight to our citizens as to why we're special assessed and put that out to communications. But thank you, Rob.
Mr. Chair,
Go ahead, Alderman Stefanski.
I think you say it in your little presentation you do, doing this for 100 and some years, but maybe add in there what the average life is of a road so these people understand that we're at 1967, we're over 50 years old, and that's about the average life of a road before we have to have it replaced. So I understood the guy concerned about We Energies, but We Energies wasn't responsible for it because it was already scheduled to be replaced before We Energies came and did that work, because it was probably 5 years ago it was planned, right? Yeah. So I think if we clear that up when you were doing these, maybe people would understand more.
Okay. Yeah, motion to adjourn. All in favor say aye. 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 Motion carries. We're adjourned.
Who made the motion to adjourn?
I don't know.
Stefanski.
Someone down there.
Someone down there
Someone on my right.
on the south end of the dais.
Thank you.
All right, we have Public Safety Committee. I call to order. All 5 members are present. Nice short agenda. We have item 37, 2023-0106, new Class D operator bartender application for Delaney Applin. And this is Ms. Applin's 3rd appearance. Welcome. And I believe that we had held this due to some sort of court appearance you had.
Sorry, I should know better. Yes, I went to court last week, so they're basically giving me till May 6th to get vaccinated. We do have like the plea offer and whatnot. It is guilty. I did it. There's no question. I'm taking my punishment. So it is going to be pushed back to May 6th. I wish we would have resolved it. But I would have had to sit instead of getting vaccinated in the next 60 days.
Okay, Delaney, thank you for coming forward and at least letting us know where you're at. And I appreciate that very much. I have one question, and I believe that you had stated that you are going to be working at the Buzzard's Nest on a Sunday, which you did note that the owners are present. Correct? While you're bartending?
Yes.
Are there any other shifts that you were intending on picking up?
I'm not. All I pick up is Sundays. I work Monday through Friday at my day job. It's kind of newer, a month. I love it. So Sunday's
Okay.
the only day.
And if I may have clarification from Attorney Decker on this, it is not required to have a bartender's license as long as you are in the presence of the owners or those that are managing? Or
Yeah.
can you clarify?
Yes, the supervisors should be around this, so just being present in the room is not exactly enough. It has to be someone who's also going to take responsibility for your actions. So as long as they're willing to say they're supervising you and that they are responsible for your actions, then yes, that's true.
Okay, and to clarify, if I may, you stated that both the owner and, is it his wife?
They both
Okay,
own it.
so both owners are playing darts
So
on
they,
Sunday nights?
They do, but we have sub weeks in darts, we have bye weeks, and so I don't want them to feel obligated to be there every second of everything. They do trust me. I love working for them, so I do want the license because of it. Like I don't want them to, if they want to go out to lunch with their family or something, I don't want them to be obligated to be there with me every shift.
Okay, and I appreciate you saying that, but upon review, what I was looking at is that between the year of 2018 to 2021, you've had 11 interactions of law violations.
Seven
And
suspensions.
this isn't considering what's current, because we're not taking that into consideration whatsoever, because that's not complete. And those concerns drew attention, well, it draws concern for me personally. And this is almost of a habitual nature, which when it comes to being substantially relating to the license activity, the concerns I have is your judgment. It is very important that we're law-abiding citizens. You're responsible for other people. And I think at this time, I'm going to move to deny, specifically because you do have the opportunity to be there under supervision. And I think at this point, that probably would be your best bet going forward. So I'm going to make a motion to deny based on habitual law violations record, and that those violations substantially relate to the licensing activity.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Opposed.
Okay, and we have 4 in favor, 1 opposed. Is there discussion beyond this?
The reason I oppose is because I'm looking at this as traffic violations, and the one that is still pending, we can't take under consideration, but it's, I don't know how much, in my mind, that relates to the license for bartender. That's the only thing, that's the only reason why I'm.
Okay, and may I offer a rebuttal? And this
Yeah.
offers an explanation as to why I made that motion. When we're looking at habitual law violations and you say, okay, driving while suspended does not have to do with pouring a alcoholic beverage. What does is that you need to be able to abide by laws. And when you have 11 violations in a 3-year period, that basically says, okay, I don't have to drive with a driver's license. I don't have to go the speed limit. I don't have to do these things. These are conscious decisions that this young woman has made. And for that, I would have real concerns that says, okay, I don't have to not serve this person who's now being overserved. Or am I okay to make sure that this person is going to leave this establishment in a safe manner? Which directly relates to the licensing activity. So if I may clarify it, that's my reasoning for the motion. I'd like to say I would give some flexibility and latitude, but this gives you an opportunity, Ms. Applin, too, with this denial to move forward, and you can come back. And Attorney Decker, can you please refresh my memory on the time after denial?
Sure. So after denial, you can reapply 6 months later. By then, though, I'm assuming the proceedings will be complete and there will be a relatively recent conviction for OWI second on her record. So that would be considered at that second application.
Okay. All right. So thank you, Ms. Applin. Thank you, Alderman Stefanski. We have 4 in favor, 1 opposed. Moving on to item 38, 2023-0202, new Class D operator bartender application for Catherine Wisniewski. First appearance, Ms. Wisniewski is not here. Do we have a motion?
Motion to hold.
Okay, do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And
Motion to adjourn.
is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.